United States has got its new president. Joe Biden is set to become the 46th president of America. He just addressed the nation a while back. After his victory, Biden thanked 74 million American people who voted for him. He's now pledged to be the president who does not divide but unify people. In his victory, Biden also added that his opponents are not his enemies. Biden also straight came down to business. He added that he's going to be sparing no effort to control the pandemic. Biden also changed his Twitter bio to President-elect. He's going to be assuming the top office in January next year, becoming the oldest president at the age of 78. Outgoing President Donald Trump in a tweet said that Biden was rushing to falsely pose himself as the winner. Trump is now the first incumbent president to lose re-election since George W. Bush in 1992. Prime Minister Modi too congratulated Biden. Modi in his tweet said that Biden's contribution to strengthening Indo-US ties was critical and invaluable.
The people of this nation have spoken. They've delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We've won with the most votes ever cast on a presidential ticket in the history of the nation. 74 million. What I must admit has surprised me. Tonight, we're seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith in tomorrow, bring a better day. And I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you placed in me. I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide, but unify, who doesn't see red states and blue states, only sees the United States. And work with all my heart, with the confidence of the whole people, to win the confidence of all of you. And for that is what America, I believe, is about. It's about people. And that's what our administration will be all about. I sought this office to restore the soul of America, to rebuild the backbone of this nation, the middle class, and to make America respected around the world again, and to unite us here at home. It's the honor of my lifetime that so many millions of Americans have voted for that vision. And now, the work of making that vision is real. It's a task, the task of our time. The first woman from South Asian descent, the first daughter of an immigrant ever elected in this country. Don't tell me it's not possible in the United States. It's long overdue. And we're reminded tonight of those who fought so hard for so many years to make this happen. But once again, America's bent the arc of the moral universe more toward justice. Kamala, Doug, like it or not, your family, you become an honorary Biden. There's no way out.
Geeta Mohan, our Foreign Affairs editor, is now joining us. Geeta, of course, America gets a new president, Joe Biden. Joe Biden needed, Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes is what got him past that magic figure of 270 and got him past the post very comfortably right there. He's even leading in Georgia. He's leading in Arizona as well, declared the winner in Nevada too. And now what we're seeing is that Trump is vowing to file a lawsuit. How is that likely to pan out now, Geeta?
Well, it is going to be a tedious affair. We know that he's a clear winner because once the states are called, once the ballots are counted to the extent that there is a fair amount of lead, then there is no way that Trump can overturn that. But yes, Trump does have the legal route to a certain extent. Certain cases have been quashed at the state level, and certain cases would be taken up. So he is going to file a lot of suits, a lot of cases in all these states, and we will have to see how that really pans out. The last time such cases went to court was when Al Gore took them to court, but the reasons were very different. It had to do with logistical and technical issues. Even so, the Supreme Court overturned the Florida court's ruling of a recount, a manual recount, and that's how George W. Bush then won the case and the presidency. In this case, we do not really know whether, if any of his cases are going to really go to or reach the Supreme Court. It could very well be decided or quashed at the state level itself. We'll have to wait and see about that. But given that there is a clear majority over here, that there is clarity in the numbers, and even the fact that Georgia and Arizona have not been called yet. Once they're called, he could very well be way past the 300 mark. And if that happens, the fight will become very tough for Trump. So cases can be filed. The other side is also absolutely geared up to counter those cases. But there is a reality that Trump will have to accept in some time. And we do not know whether there's going to ever be a concession speech. But Joe Biden stands to be the next president of the United States of America.
Yes.
There will be soon a shift.
No, really, from the looks of it and the way Trump is going on, tweeting, looks like we're not going to have that concession speech anytime soon. You rightly said that, Geeta. But anyway, America's got a new president in Joe Biden. We're going to keep coming back to you for more on this. America has created history. Democratic nominee Kamala Harris is set to become the next vice president of the United States. She's going to be the first woman president of the world's oldest democracy, and also the first non-white South Asian to hold the coveted post. Addressing the victory speech in Delaware, Kamala remembered her Indian origin, Mother Shyamala Gopalan Harris. She said that her mother believed in America, and who would have thought that she would have been the vice president of the United States. She thanked the people of America for choosing Joe Biden, whom she called a healer and a uniter. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris's ancestral village is celebrating her victory. People have made rangoli outside her house to express their happiness.
To the woman most responsible for my presence here today, my mother, Shyamala Gopalan Harris, who is always in our hearts. When she came here from India at the age of 19, she maybe didn't quite imagine this moment. But she believed so deeply in an America where a moment like this is possible. And so I am thinking about her and about the generations of women, black women, Asian, white, Latina, Native American women, who throughout our nation's history, now is when the real work begins. The hard work, the necessary work, the good work, the essential work to save lives and beat this epidemic, to rebuild our economy so it works for working people, to root out systemic racism in our justice system and society, to combat the climate crisis, to unite our country and heal the soul of our nation. And the road ahead will not be easy, but America is ready, and so are Joe and I.
Let's also take a look at Kamala Harris's reaction when Joe Biden won the victory mark to become the next U.S. president.
We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Nagarjuna is now joining us live for the very latest on this. Nagarjuna, a lot of festivities in the native village of Kamala Harris, where she hails from. People must be ecstatic having the first non-white to be the US Vice President of America. She's got many firsts to her credit as well. If you could just encapsulate those for us as well, and what the mood like is in her native village.
Well, good morning, Chaiti. I'm coming to you from a village called Tulasendrapuram, which is very interior in southern Tamil Nadu in Thiruvar district, and ancestral home of Kamala Harris. Her grandfather, P.V. Gopalan, was here, and it was his village. And behind me is a big poster, as you can see, people of Tulasendrapuram wishing Kamala Harris a big success. This was put up much before, but now officially she's become the Vice President-elect of United States. And joining me is one such head of the temple here. So how do you feel that a person from your village who has a roots here has gone on to occupy such a big post?
See, this is a small correction. That poster was put up in August, the day she filed her nomination. Since then it is there. Since then, not only the poster, our prayers also on. And we are definitely coming from a small village, as you said. It is no more a small village now. It is directly related to the most powerful, second most powerful woman in the world, whose maternal grandfather hails from this village. So we feel very proud and happy.
And what plans have you had today in the temple?
We will have as usual in a temple, we do pray to the god, make abhishekam and distribute prasad. That will be a very simple affair.
But this is for Kamala Harris's success.
Definitely for Kamala Harris's success.
Okay.
Yeah, we have every reason to celebrate.
And would you want her to visit your village, her hometown someday?
I wish. If she comes, okay, at least the infrastructure will improve. It will be very nice. Okay. We wish she comes.
Okay. As you heard, Chaiti, in fact, they're having a Palabhishekam and Puja post 9 o'clock in the same temple behind me, wishing good luck to Kamala Harris. And the people here are quite elated and feeling happy that one of the persons from this village has gone on to occupy such a big post, and the first woman vice president that Kamala Harris will be, and wishing her good luck from Tulasendrapuram.
Absolutely. Now, Vishnu, we'll keep coming back to you for more. Kamala Harris is the first woman of color. She's the first Indian American woman, the first daughter of immigrants as well, to be the vice presidential elect of the United States of America. We'll keep coming back to you.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.